Welcome to the channel, everybody. So, we're about a minute late, but we're in and we are live. So, how's everybody doing this week? Let's see. Looks like what's going on here. Are we okay? There we go. Just making sure. There we go. Getting everything going. So, like I said, running a couple minutes late, but getting in. I've got quite a bit I've been doing over the last couple of days. It's been a really busy, actually, couple weeks. Lot going on outside of the game, and with, well, some inside the game, some outside the game. Just got a lot of adjustments made in my alliance. Hoping to see some really good things going forward. I think we're going to, honestly. I think we just shored up most of the spots that we needed to. So, really encouraged with a lot of the members that we have. One of our newest members actually submitted some possible profile pictures that I have up for the community to vote on. It's kind of interesting. It's really kind of clear that the community has never seen me with hair, which is honestly understandable because I've had my head shaved for the entire time that I've had the channel, and I do keep my head shaved for sizable chunks of my life. But at the same time, the funny thing about it is the pictures that have like hair possibility are the ones that are getting the lowest amount of votes at the moment. I do find it interesting that at the moment there seems to be a lot of nostalgia for the original logo for the channel, which I drew myself, inspired by another game that I played many years ago. And actually, before I jump in here, let's look at my deck. Yeah, it was something I drew. It was kind of, I did a lot of different drawings. You know, I'm not good freehand, but if I can look at things normally, I can draw them. And that one was one that, like I said, there was a game that I was playing years ago that I got a chance to have a lot of different merchandise from it and a lot of free time on my hands at the job I was doing. So I would sit around. I actually drew an entire notebook full of Pokemon at one point. Need to rank up a couple more. Let's see, get the 6-star and the 7 stars in there, obviously. And let's go with some rank 5 stars. That works. So yeah, like I said, it has been one of those weeks, but we've gotten videos out all week. We got the poll up live on the channel. Like I said, let you guys vote and see. Should I switch the profile pic back to the original, or should I switch? Let's see. Just making sure. Looks like. Okay. Occasionally, YouTube likes to tell me we're having more issues than I think we actually are. And I'm not quite for sure if I didn't just miss an opponent because of it. So let's see if we can get our matches in, because I haven't actually gotten into Battlegrounds for the season yet, and we could use a few shards anyways, and pretty much anything else that we can get, honestly. Nope, and definitely not. So, well, so last week on the channel, we started off strong with we did the live last week, allowing the channel to pick who we used to fight our battles, and that was a lot of fun. So we're definitely going to start doing those from now on. Probably not every live stream, obviously, but we will do them at least a couple times a month, if not, once things pick up and I'm able to live stream more often. I'm hoping to get to that point within the next few months where we can start doing at least a couple days a week. I was getting a lot closer, and part of what has kept things really lively this week, we hit a couple financial snags and had to move some things around. So we didn't spend as much this week as we normally would on the channel, which is going to have the crystal opening be a little different than normal. But I think we still have a really good opening this week. Missed out on a couple opportunities that we would have normally picked up on, but that's okay. I know plenty of the community out there is free to play completely, and I've went that way for time periods. Obviously, the account has never been 100% free to play, because there's always been times that I've spent. But I think there definitely is. You can definitely advance an account way faster spending money on it than you can spending time on it. We all know this. But at the same time, it doesn't matter how good the account is if you're failing in skill levels. Getting my butt kicked as I say that is always ironic. So yeah, I mean, it is one of those things that if you've got the skill level, paying for your account, you can go really quickly. If you don't have the skill level, it doesn't matter how much you pay for the account. I will attest to that 100%. I've definitely got the champions to do a lot of the content that I'm working on, and a lot better champions than what a lot of people have had when they did the content I'm working on. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's any easier for me to do it than it was for them to do it with lesser champions and better skill. So, hey, glad to see you made it into the live stream. Hope everything's going well. How's the account going? We getting some progress going? Some new champions, I hope. But like I said, guys, I mean, it doesn't matter. The best account, the worst account. Skill comes first. Money can only buy so much. I spend on the account not because I think it's going to make me better, and not because I think it's going to make my account better. I spend on the account because it gives me content that I can do for you guys. And that is the value in itself. Yes, do I get extra benefit? Is my account better in a lot of ways? Yes. Did I have a lot of champions that um I don't think I picked too many good defenders. That's a problem. um but at the same time, guys, trust me, I know so many people with lesser accounts than mine that have gone so much further. It, and some of them I had the privilege of teaching how to go further, in spite the fact that I didn't. So, but we're getting there now. Just like everything in time, it we get there on our own time, and I really have always been very adamant about that. That there is no timeline of life. There's no timeline in this game. Sometimes you're gonna be ahead of the curve, and sometimes you're gonna get there when you get there. And I think that's the best way to look at it. So it's also a lot safer way to look at it, because any other way, you're going to just stress yourself out. And especially in life, that makes things a lot harder. And in this game, it takes away the fun and the reason for playing it. So I know a certain viewer that if I don't start playing better with Tigra is going to be really insulted, because I'm probably making Tigra look really bad at the moment, though she is definitely not. Oh, that's Battlegrounds. So this one wasn't a great one. I fully expect to take this one as first loss, but like I said, I haven't gotten into Battlegrounds, so this is going to really jump me anyways, or at least get me on the board, and so I can actually put up something for myself and the Alliance, which is absolutely wonderful. See, we got several people in the live stream. Shout out. Let me know what's going on. Who all's out here right now? How's things going with your account? What's going on with your Alliance? Hey, Caesar, what's up with you, man? Just doing a little bit of Battlegrounds for the first time this season. I've seen a lot of mixed things on Battlegrounds this season already. Some people are just raving about how great it is, and other people are just really like, okay, I've made it as far as I'm going to already. um, but I think I see that pretty much every season. Excuse me, guys. So, how's it going for you, man? What are you working on in the game currently? Everybody knows we are currently working on both the Cavalier and Paragon series. We've got quite a bit further on both of those, and we're getting pretty close to having both of those series fully out, and then we're going to start doing some interesting things. I think I did some calculations the other day, and right about the end of June, we should have all the videos out on those. Obviously, I'm going to get some more things I want to get into the mix, just so we have some more options for you guys to check out. I know there's plenty of people on the channel that are working on those different progression levels, but at the same time, I know there are plenty of people on the channel that are well past some of those progression levels. So I want to get some of the other things out there. Obviously, at some point, we're going to look at variants. We're going to look at yeah, that's the mix there. The how much work and how much time do I have to put in, but how else do I get the reward that I want and absolutely need for the account if I don't do X. um, I know I just finished up the first 3 difficulties on the side quest myself. I've got to start working on tier 4 or threat level 4 and threat level 5. But I was actually just having a conversation with one of my alliance members earlier about about the monthly quest itself. We were talking about different difficulty levels, and I said, the thing about it is there's a couple of the difficulty levels that I know I would have to sink a decent amount of resources into, and with me pushing the Paragon, those resources would be better served in achieving Paragon than they are going to be in just clearing the monthly quest for a month. No, even though the rewards are definitely worth it, at certain levels. We were particularly talking about the Thronebreaker difficulty. And yeah, it's definitely worth it, but at the same time, the resources spent in story mode are going to be more valuable long term. And so it's kind of give up on short term progression for long term upside. And I think that's always been one of the interesting conundrums in a lot of things. Can you give up on the short term gratitude for the long term goal? So, I don't know. I may not get through threat level 4 and 5, and I definitely will not get through the monthly quest at Thronebreaker difficulty this month. And probably not next month either, because with some of the delays that happened this last week and a half or so, we have not gotten through 5.2.6 or 7.2.6. And that means that we are going to have to do that this week. Yeah, X7. Hey, man. Great. I appreciate the like. Thank you for stopping by and checking in. I absolutely appreciate it. Yeah, I'm on X7, 7.2.6. We've got the Gwyn Master fight that I've got to get through, and that's going to happen this week. Because that's going to open up everything else. From what everybody has told me and from what I've seen, once I get past her, we should have a steady ride to the final boss. And then Paragon should be easy enough to knock out at that point. Obviously, we're catching up to that point in videos anyways, so definitely have to get the rest of those filmed and ready to go out. But with that being said, yeah, I mean, we're going to keep pushing forward. Definitely have a few more things in place. I've been working with some of my champions a bit more than I wasn't working with before. Probably should do some of that tonight too. I think maybe we'll bust out some of the champions that I don't play all the time and just go run a little uncollected for a minute anyways. Just kind of a throwback to last weekend, but with me having the controls for the moment. Okay, you want to go Doom? Let's go Doom together, man. Like, let's Doom it up. But yeah, we are going to be getting Paragon during June. Is what it looks like right now. There's a possibility I could knock it out in the next 3 days. But it kind of depends on how several things go over the next 2. Still going to try. Uh, would love to get it before the new calendar. That would be wonderful to start June with a Paragon calendar. But we will have one for July. And I'm okay with it. You know, we set a goal for the channel, we set a goal for getting things done, and we didn't quite get there, but we fell just enough short that we just moved the goal back a little bit, and we're going to get through that. And Doom is definitely going to be my nightmare, and I knew that was going to be the truth on this one. I didn't think we were going to get this. But I think that that's the best way to do things. You know, set a goal for where you're planning on having things done by, but understand that life events happen, and make adjustments. We're doing the same thing with the alliance right now. Like I said, we just got an influx of new members to fill up a couple spots that we were struggling at. Uh, got some more people in place. Things are going really good there. Um, and you know, so we stepped up our map progression this week, kinda. We more balanced our map progression, I should say. Uh, but at the same time, for the first time since forming this alliance, we 100%ed all three battle groups, and that's wonderful. That says that we can do quite a bit. That makes some real differences on what's possible for us. It took a minute. It took a minute to get from the point of when I decided to bring the alliance out of retirement to this day, and I know that we will still go through changes. That's not hard to see, and that throwing Shuri to Hercules was a bad move. Um, oh man, okay, I can deal with that. But like I said, guys, I mean, we've got so much going on right now. We really do. We are staying up on the Paragon and Cavalier series. I'm going to start doing some features. Right now, what we're looking at is 654 is is what we're gonna try and get up to. Possibly 655. I know it's nowhere near what a lot of people do, but I think it's a very comfortable and at least competitive level. It's not that you have to live on the game all the time level of commitment, but it is, hey guys, check in 2-3 times a day level. And I think that's fully able to be done and still allow people to, you know, put life first. And that's really important to me as an alliance leader, is to allow people to know that they can put life first as long as they communicate with us, so we can make adjustments and make sure everybody gets covered and that nobody suffers. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm looking at it. It's really, you know, that balance. Um, I commend the people that want to do map 7 and 8 on a regular basis. I commend the people that are in platinum alliances. Um, it's cool. It's competitive. It's cool. I get it. Um, you know, obviously my skill level would really cause an alliance like that to suffer. So I don't see anybody reaching out to me anytime soon to ask me to join For Loki or any of the big names by any means. But you know, that's not the life that I ever wanted, and normally not the life that any of the people I've ever played with have ever wanted. I mean, I played with some very passionate people about the Marvel Universe, about Marvel Contest of Champions as a game. I absolutely love it. I mean, if I didn't, I wouldn't have a channel. Sadly enough, I threw around a dozen ideas for what I was going to do a channel about long before I ever decided to do Marvel Contest of Champions. And the first Marvel Contest of Champions video that actually started getting views was the whole reason that I was like, okay, well, we may revisit some of those ideas someday, but for right now, this is where the focus needs to be, and this is where I know people already. This is where I love a community, and this is where I can be me. I can express how amazing that I like the things I like about this game. I can work with people and show people that you don't have to be perfect. Hey man, how's it going? Nice to see you. Appreciate you jumping in for the live stream. How's things going on your account? Anything big in progression this week? We were just talking about the fact that we just jumped our alliance up, reworked some of the how we're doing things, and have a plan for going forward. I should probably change that, but we'll take that anyways. And it's really kind of cool. We're not looking to be the biggest by any means, but we're definitely looking to have a solid group where everybody has the potential to get really good rewards, but doesn't have to commit their entire life. We actually have been teetering really well in Gold 3 this week as well. Alliance War has been going absolutely phenomenal for us this season. 6-star Ghost, very nice pull. She's one I still need to spend a lot more time with. But the things I know, the things I hear, the things I see with her, you got to be astounded to pull that. That she is wonderful. Get good with her. If you can get good with her, she will do a ton. And if you're good with her and you possibly get your hands on Kitty, very similar mechanics, from what I understand. I have been working with Kitty a little bit more. I have kind of a multiple tier reason for it because I really do enjoy Tigra, and Colossus can be a lot of fun. Though he may have another purpose here soon. Let's throw Luke Cage in there. I know this is gonna suck. Rank 4 Doctor Doom. He is not yet amongst my rank 4s, but I do have him as a rank 3. If I can get him juggled. I have a rank 3 Doom. I have 5 rank 4s right now. I was actually, one of my alliance mates was shocked because I hadn't mentioned the fact that I ranked 4 Hulk, actually, just recently. He's gonna do some work for us. Whether or not we do well in this fight or not with him, we've got a couple things coming up. Like I said, I'm going to take a run at Gwen Master, and he's definitely going to be my inverted controls counter. So that is the main reason why we made that decision. He He's become a beast again, really, honestly. Your first rank 4, very nice, man. My first rank 4 was Nick Fury. I really got lucky on that one, to be truthful with you. I searched for him as a 5-star forever. And ended up getting him not only as a 6-star, but I ended up duping him a couple times. Um, I wouldn't say early on in getting my 6 stars, but while I didn't necessarily have as much activity as I should have to be pulling Nick Fury and duping him. It was really kind of great, and then I happened to get most of the materials, got him up to rank 3, and then right when we started the channel was right at the banquet event this last November into December. Well, I should say Cyber Weekend and then into banquet event. And between the two of those, we ended up picking up all the materials we needed, and we had our first rank 4 champion. Hey, Wasi, great to see you, man. I'm glad you made it in this week. But we had our first rank 4 champion before we even broke Thronebreaker. Which was why we started the channel with the Thronebreaker series, because yeah, we really needed to get Thronebreaker by that point. And in the process, I have been able to pick up. First rank 4 was Hercules. Yeah, he was my third rank 4. We picked him up during the Gwyn Bobble blowout event. Yeah, I get that, man. Like I said, I got a little bit of flack for that. Honestly, there was people questioning how I had gotten my first rank 4 before even becoming Thronebreaker. So, yeah, it's kind of a funny thing, because some of the top guys at times, they seem a little sensitive about it. Like, it's funny. Like, yeah, so I played the game. I lucked out on a couple different things, and it all lined up, and I had the right champion. So I did it. But yeah, we got Idoom and Hercules out of the Gwen Bobble Bubble Bobble event, and immediately awakened and took up both of them. They were the 3rd and 4th rank 4s. And then, like I said, we just rank 4'd Hulk about a week and a half ago or so. No, I do not have any rank 5s yet. I'm still a little shy on that, to be honest with you. And actually, I'm going to set myself back a little bit, because I've got a bunch of material expiring in the next couple of days. So I'm really hoping that I get a level up event. Hey, Kate Man, nice to see you. I really appreciate you stopping into the channel. Like, absolutely wonderful to see you. So, yeah, we're just talking about some of the different changes that's going on with my alliance. Talking about we've had some really big things going on there, and talking about, yeah, the gifting event. Like I said, that's where we did so many pulls. Like, it really kicked off the progression on the account. We started off with the Cyber Weekend. Yeah, give me just a few minutes. I'm going to get my first 3 out of the way, and then we can do some. Oh, I guess I did get my first 3. Okay, let me try and get a win real quick. I'm going to do one more and see if I actually can win one. And then I'll do one with you, Aussie. I was really hoping to win one early while I still had the credits. But, yeah. Like I said, I think I have two. Okay. If it is, then I'm good because I've got a ton of tier 4 class catalysts about to expire, a ton of them, and I think I've got um, what else do I should have got spot there that I'm gonna pay for. I guarantee you. Um, a bunch of tier 2 alpha expiring as well, and I have to. I need to spend them. Um, I mean, I can always trade them in for those crystals, but when we're talking this much of them, we're gonna rank to several 6 stars. So, um, gonna eat up a chunk of gold that I'm going to have to make up for. Luckily enough, at this point, about the only thing that does serve a huge advantage is I always have a huge stash of ISO. And worst case scenario, couple hundred ISO, I can normally get 500,000 gold or more. Um, so 5-star Rentraw. Don't have him as a 6-star yet. And I don't have him as a 6-star yet either. He's actually on the list for one of the ones that I want to get. Um, Trying to think. We actually did, like I said, we limited the spending this week on the account. We've got several things that we've got going to come out for the opening. Um, yeah, Wassie's Rentra is doing so much work. He is pretty much the powerhouse beast that is locking down our defense at the moment. Um, though this last war, most of them didn't even get to his Rentra. So, um, definitely something there to be sure. Um, I'm not sure that I'm going to win this playing this like this, but we're going to try it anyways. I have better counters. If anybody doesn't know it, in my opinion, the best counter for fighting against Hulkling is actually Loki. Get him to the point that he has that indestructible and has 4 or 5 regens on him, and then steal them. And keep doing it and keep yourself alive while you slowly, painfully take his punk butt down, unlike what I'm doing currently with Iron Doom. So, this one is not going to work out in our favor, and Wasi, if I'm going to lose badly anyways, I might as well lose to you, so be ready here in a few moments, and I will jump over and invite you to a round of Battlegrounds. But we are clearly not doing great tonight, but that's probably because I've been playing most of the day. Loki. I love to beat certain champions with Loki and Hulkling. Yeah, if especially if you have a high sig Loki, you can just easily power gain directly up to that SP1 and just steal his regen and his indestructible. He'll keep the indestructible, but you will steal the regen off of him, which will keep him from regenerating all the health while he's indestructible, as well as it will boost your health back up. And it's normally a little bit of a longer fight, to be truthful with you, if you get a high level Hulkling that you're facing against. But to be truthful with you, I mean, the amount of regen that you can steal off of him, you get more than enough to keep yourself going, even if you take a few hits while you're in that longer fight. Later, John. I appreciate you stopping in. Rentross just turns off all clean. I can see that, but I don't have him, so I don't play him. Okay, not a problem. Not quite for sure how long we're going for tonight, but I will. If I am not still on, I hope you have a great night, and I hope you get some good pulls. Obviously, you already had some great ones, but hopefully some more good ones are coming your way soon. So thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. And we are going to let Quicksilver mess us up. We are not doing well tonight, guys. I'm going to be completely honest with you on that one. I don't even know if I have Loki in this deck, to be truthful with you. I like using him. He's kind of a niche champion at this point. I got a lot of crap for him early on, but then the collector fight, a lot of people started realizing that you could steal a lot of his buffs, and that made him a lot more valuable in certain people's eyes. Mind you, this was years ago. I have been playing this game for a lot longer than I've had a channel. And I started seeing more and more people talking about him. He's never been God tier by any means, not on anybody's list. But at the same time, I did a lot of work with him, honestly. And when I pair him with Heimdall and Corvus, I do a lot more work with Corvus than what I normally do, because I can keep Corvus alive through multiple fights, even when he might otherwise go down. So, well, whenever this timer's done ticking away, then Wasi, I will send you an invite, because like I said, if I'm going to lose badly, I might as well lose to an alliance mate. So, yeah, like I said, guys, it's going to be a fun one tonight. So we're just kind of having, like I said, we're going to do another one of those. We'll probably do it as soon as the first Sunday after the event quest resets. What we will do, and we'll start doing it as a tradition. Every Sunday after the event quest resets and we get a new monthly one, we will go on and do... Oh, you're not on at the moment? Okay. I will be standing by for a moment. But what we'll do is we'll go on and we will do the uncollected. I'll let you guys control the account for the night. We'll do at least 2 hours every Sunday night that way. And there are lots of people on that I know, but not the one I'm looking for. So give him a moment. Got a few alliance mates on, a few old alliance mates. I do need to clear up the friendship list. By the way, guys, if you are looking to send me a friend request, please do it online chat. Find me in one of the Facebook groups. I'm in a ton of Facebook groups, to be honest with you. I've got one that I'm working on that is maybe for the channel here soon. I'll make that announcement soon. A little preview. 6-star rank 5 Kitty or Hercules or Valkyrie. Hey Jordan, sorry, last week I forgot to close out with the results on the poll, Hercules dominated it, man. Overwhelmingly. We've had over 100 people vote on that poll. Hercules took it all the way. So, and even if I threw Valkyrie in there, trust me, it's gonna stay the same. Kitty is definitely high tier, and her and Valkyrie are definitely worth looking at. But you're not gonna get. I'm not gonna get a different result. It's gonna be Hercules, man. Totally. I did leave the poll up all week, man. We did put up a second poll. Yeah, yeah. I mean, K-Man OG is 100% correct. It doesn't matter. If you, we can put it up against anybody, and almost everybody is going to vote Herc. So, but yeah, like I said, man, the poll's still up if you want to check it. But right now, last time I looked, I didn't even jump over real quick. We actually have two polls up on the channel right now. One of them is the new profile picture, which again, I really don't think anybody realizes that I ever had hair. um, and it's like 100 votes, 89%, 89 votes for Hercules, 11 for Kitty. I can put it up against anybody else. You're gonna still. Yeah, I mean, I can do it one more time for you, man. I'll put it up again if you want it, but it's gonna be the same results. Let's go ahead and do it again. We'll do all three. I can tell you this much though, man. It's not gonna be any different. Though everybody make sure that you are jumping over. Prove me right on this. Prove me wrong on it if I am wrong. If anybody thinks that Valkyrie over Hercules or Kitty, or if anybody thinks Kitty over Hercules, go over and vote and tell me differently. Secondly, like I said, please, I know lots of you already have, but please jump over and check out the new profile pictures. I really want to thank my alliance mate for creating those. Okay, Wassie's saying Valkyrie. Um, and I mean, I get his logic 100%. Hercules is a powerhouse. Doesn't matter what rank you got him at, especially if you can get him up in SIG levels. But like I said, man, I threw up the poll. We'll leave it up for the rest of the live stream, however long we go. We'll actually leave it up for the next week. Anybody out there, 100%, please do go vote on the channel picture. I'm debating whether or not to do a round 2 on that one, just between the old picture and the top contender. Let me double check. Okay, according to what I'm showing, it says the poll should be live a minute ago. Yeah, dude, I blocked your Zemo. You knew that was coming. That's okay, because I just got auto-picked Immortal Hulk, and I don't even know who I had to choose between. So, yeah, K-Man, let me know if check again. I'm showing on the channel that it's been up for a minute now. It's on the community tab of the channel. We should have a poll up for that, and like I said, the poll for the profile picture. That one, I think I am going to do a round 2 on it, just because the other two, the two where I actually have hair, nobody are kind of stealing votes off the other two. Cool. Just wanted to make sure that people were seeing it, though. I'm guessing, like I said, I can see Wassie's logic, and I'm sure that it's Jordan. If you vote for Kitty, then go Kitty. It's your account, man. Don't worry about why everybody else says it. If you think Kitty is the best, then do Kitty. I always say go with the champion that you like the best. It doesn't matter what the rankings are. It doesn't matter any of that type of stuff. It matters who you enjoy playing the most. Because the best champion in the worst hands sucks. I've proven that on several occasions. If you don't believe that, go watch me play Doom. If you don't believe that, I believe there should be some footage somewhere out there of me playing Ghost. And if there isn't, there will be at some point. But these are not champions that I play to their potential. And I do not play them to their potential because I'm not good with them and I need to practice with them. Champions I have practiced with that I am getting really good with is, like I said, I'm starting to get better with Kitty myself. I like Kitty. I do see why everybody's liked her for so long. Not that I didn't see it, I just wasn't quite grasping the mechanic the way I needed to. So I'm learning to play with her in my style. And, you know, if you think Kitty is better for your account than you do, who is my first 6-star rank 5? I don't know yet, honestly. I don't have a rank 5 yet on my account. Like I said, my first rank 4 was Nick Fury. Questions. What's up, Wassie? Did something not work, or what's going on? Oh, it's lagging, isn't it? Because the match is definitely over. So wow, that's lagging bad. Your game just crapped itself. Okay. Um, that sucks because I just kicked your butt. I'm not sure what it's going to do. Give me just a second. Let me get through this round, and I will check that for you. Why didn't I pick Nick Fury? Why didn't I pick Nick Fury? That was dumb. I don't even know if you're in Wassie. I hope you picked. I hope you're playing. Uh, it's also interesting because this is like there is a massive delay from what it normally is. Like I don't know what's going on tonight, guys. Like what I know you guys are seeing right now, I am on to the next fight from. Well beyond the next fight from. Now, mind you, Wasi, I hope you are paying attention to how well I did against Bishop here, because I think it was some of my best gameplay yet. I'm not saying that it was perfect by any means, but considering what this matchup is and in what mode, like, it was pretty clean here. This next fight sucks. Your Quicksilver kicked my butt because I should have picked Nick Fury. I told you I should have picked Nick Fury. Um, so are you actually in on this, or what's going on right now? So because the game is clearly like the stream and the game and everything else are not matching up right now. So I am guessing somehow my delays are way more than they should be at the moment. So give me a shout out. Let me know where you're at on things. Let me know if you're actually in or not. Um, I mean, obviously, if we need to. I mean, that's a phenomenal first three. Hercules will probably he's probably gonna be my first one. Just kind of depends on who I get the resources for first. Um, Pretty much any of my top five are easily any of my rank fours. Um, I would not hesitate at rank fiving. And that's worst Valkyrie fight ever. Yeah. And yet, because I A chose the wrong champion and B played like crap with Starkey, you still won. Um, I'm going to die. Of course, I got to play against your Apocalypse, who you absolutely love, and who I know you have stacked to the max. And I'm doing it in a class disadvantage. So you're probably getting this round, bro. So, so yeah, guys. Like I said, I've got to get quite a bit done tonight after the live stream. I got to grab some dinner, and then I got to address Alliance Quest War, the Alliance, and then I've got a bunch of content that I want to push through so that we can have it ready for the channel. So that I can have as much time available tomorrow morning as possible after I get my champions free, to be able to attempt Gwynmaster, because we got delayed on it. There's nothing that can bother us tomorrow because, yeah, with the holiday and everything, I'm going to literally have nothing to do except for the Alliance, the channel, until I have to go to work tomorrow evening, which we are going to really need to be a great evening. Um, by the way, shout out, guys. Please, I understand what this economy is like, 100%. If you order delivery, tip, please. You do not understand how many drivers out here are getting screwed by the companies we work for, and how many of us are getting our wages cut left and right. Tips are the only way a lot of us are keeping going. So please make sure that you're tipping your drivers. um, I know these companies charge outrageous delivery fees and everything else. So little of that money goes to us drivers. Um, Not trying to be preachy or anything like that, but this is part of what got me to the point of being able to start the channel is 2 years of driving. It's what brought me out of a bad situation and into a lot better position. Probably one of the better positions I've been in my life, was being able to push through and take care of people during the pandemic and after, by delivering. And a lot of people have dropped off on tips. Um, I get it. I know we're all in a hard position. But please remember, if you're going to spend the money, the drivers need those tips. 100%. Hey, Master Mix. Great to see you, man. I appreciate you finding time to stop in tonight. So, like I said, let's go ahead and do, like I said, one more. Wasi already sent you an invite. We'll do that. I'm not leaving you your Baron. It's not happening, man. Like you're lucky I'm leaving you Hercules. Guys. So, yeah, I mean, we're gonna be, the channel's growing great, and we're gonna be putting more and more time into it. I absolutely appreciate everybody who's been commenting on the videos, everybody who has made it into live streams. Power, hey man, what's up? What's popping? How's things going? How's the account going? You know, that's the thing. I actually started off when we first got into Battlegrounds talking about that. I see so much mixed on the Battleground season, and I think I see it pretty much every season. But I don't know if I'm paying attention more this season or if I'm just seeing it more this season. You know, I see so many people talking about Battlegrounds this season is the matchmaking's worse than ever, and then I see other people talking about, man, I'm caking my way through Battlegrounds so well this season, and I don't know, man. Honestly, I can't say, because tonight is the first night I've had a chance to get into Battlegrounds this season. Jordan, before you take off, man, let's double check the poll. Hercules is winning it, man. Valkyrie is in second. Nothing for Kitty, but like I said, personally, if you value Kitty, go with Kitty. But take it easy, man. I appreciate you stopping in. Absolutely appreciate it. So, do Hercules against your Nick Fury. Maybe actually have a chance here. So, yeah, I know you've been talking about it, how much it's been going really well for you. And I don't know if it's maybe that it's the bigger accounts that it's going well for, if it's the players that are better skilled that it's going better for, if people are just getting outmatched a lot this season. I have seen that where several people that are Cavalier are talking about they're always getting Paragon and Thronebreaker opponents. But I also do know from what I've seen from even you and some others, there's a lot of people that are just cocky about how they think that their skill level is, and then they turn around and they get it handed to them and they shut up real quick. And I don't know if some of those people are not as much so shutting up and more so, you know, still thinking they're better than they are, or if it's that really honestly people are getting so badly mismatched that it doesn't matter how good you are. Okay, that's funny. Okay, I'm good with that. That makes a lot of sense. I beat you on that one. I'm surprised. Hey, 182099 gave me plenty of problems last week. She's what held me up on that first attempt on going after Gwynmaster. Which I will be honest about that one, both in the video and right now, guys. The Gwynmaster, my that level, 7.2.6, is going to be the first level that I don't go into 100% cold. Yeah, I feel you, man. I am definitely going to have to stop and rejuvenate a little bit before I continue on tonight, no matter what I'm working on. Otherwise, it's going to be bad. I think I may. I don't know. I'm thinking it's a debate between trying to get a couple things that I think I can easily clear over here to pick up some more stuff for the crystal opening, or if I go over to the backup account and work on finishing up Cavalier so that I've got all of that series ready to be edited, um, so that I can 100% focus on Paragon, or if I just continue on both of those and the way I have been, where I'm doing a little of one and a little of the other until we 100% both. Or obviously not 100%, but, get both titles. Um, if I don't back off here, you are definitely winning this one. Um, and it's a mixed bag because, in a way, it's like, yeah, if I'm playing badly, then go over and play on the backup account because, I'm doing easier content. But if I'm playing badly on the backup account, I don't have as good a roster as I do on the main account. So playing badly can detriment me a lot more. And so it might actually be better to try and work on content on the main account because I have the roster to make up for some of the bad gameplay. Timed out. Ooh, I didn't realize it was that close. So, ooh, nice. Cool. Okay. I suppose we got to go one more just because if we're tied up, you beat me on the first one, I beat you on the second one. Um, do you want to do one more and do the tiebreaker on this one? Uh, we can, if we can, or I can call it for the night and get some of the other stuff on the channel. Okay. Something told me you were going to want a tiebreaker match. So, yeah, something told me you were definitely going to want the tiebreaker match on that one. Okay, are we going to accept? I accepted. Um, the great thing about alliances, guys, even when you guys know that you're just being friendly, like you still can't just leave it as, oh, okay, good game, guys. I took one, you took one. Let's call it great. We both did great. No, somebody's got to come out on top. Like, seriously, you got to have some bragging rights somewhere. Okay, I was wondering what was going on there. So, but in all truthfulness, not the gameplay that got you into platinum, huh? Yeah, I bet so. Yeah, and I'm still not gonna give you Baron. Don't care. Don't care. Not doing it. Wouldn't be prudent. So, yeah, guys. I mean, we're gonna do one more of these. Me and Wasi have to kind of break the tie here, and then I think we're probably gonna call it for the night. Like I said, I got a bunch of stuff that we need to get done for the channel. But I really appreciate everybody stopping in. And so please stick around for the rest of this. Let's see how it goes. Um, it's not been what the last. We got a bunch of stuff coming up, guys. Really, honestly, I mean, huge, not as big as normal crystal opening tomorrow, but I really I worked out quite a few things, and I'm pretty excited about what we're gonna have available for the crystal opening for tomorrow. Um, so many things going on. Like I said, we're gonna continue the Paragon and Cavalier series. I'm working on those in the background right now. We're going to get those 100% out there and on the channel for everybody. We are looking at a couple other ideas. Do feel free, guys, anytime if there's something that you guys are really wondering about or would like to see a video on that you guys haven't seen done before, reach out to me. I will totally take suggestions, and we will see what we can't cover. I want to cover the things that the community needs. We know 100% that the community has quite a few resources out there, but I want to be a voice for the community. You know, are you having a problem finding counter guides? You know, who is ideal for certain situations type of stuff. We're definitely going to do some featured champion series where we go through and look at a particular champion. We'll look at what timing is on them, what their move sets are, things like that. We're going to go through and, like I said, counter guides, talk about who's immune to what and who's going to keep you alive in what kind of situations. Man, I don't know what it is about your bishop tonight, but he is just a punching bag to me on anybody I throw up against him. And I am absolutely loving that. But yeah, guys, I mean, like I said, I've got a ton of ideas that I've got coming up. We've got a ton of great footage that's going to be going out on all of these things. I've got plans for at least the next few months. But at the same time, too, if anybody ever wants me to react to a crystal opening, react to some kind of gameplay, I am more than willing to feature anybody from our community on the channel as well. I've done it once before. It's definitely something we can work out details on. Just let me know. Ooh, and you got me on that one. Oh, that one was close, man. That one was truly good game, man. Like, I put up a fight on that one, and you still pulled off. Good one, good one. I mean, if I'm gonna lose, like, at least I'm gonna lose looking good. Colossus. We've been talking about Colossus a lot today, bro. I know he's been a major focal point of a lot of discussions in the Alliance today. And you're going to throw out Hercules, huh? Well, you know what? I'm going to throw out Red Mags to go up against Dragon Man. Because, yeah, he may be mystical, but he is a giant robot. So, let's see if I can pull this off. Okay. So, again, guys, one of the things about it is I've sworn from the get go that I would improve the channel and my skills. And this right here is part of the lesson of improving my skills. Um, Knowing very well that Magneto is a fabulous counter to Dragon Man because of the fact that he is a hashtag metal champion. And knowing that, yes, I am going to still die here, the amount of damage that I just took out of his Dragon Man was absolutely phenomenal. Building up to that SP3 and then building up as many prowess counters as I could, even with taking a bit of a hit there, gave me a great opportunity to put up a really good score there. And in spite of the fact that I did lose badly in the end to, um, say, one of my better teammates, at the same time, I gotta say, guys, that was a beautiful showing, and I think it looked absolutely fabulous, and I absolutely enjoyed that. And I hope that Wasi thinks, as well as I do, that that was a showing worth ending things on, because it truly was a great fight there. Um, I think it was a good demonstration tonight. Some of my matches against some of the other people out there weren't great, obviously, but I think what we were able to do here with Wasi, I got to actually put up a good showing of how things have improved. Um, and we're going to keep working on that, man. We've got a lot of really great things coming up. And I'm really enjoying the game to a whole new level. And I appreciate every one of you guys out there. You have been 100% fabulous, and I thank you so much. Again, like I said, we'll have a great crystal opening tomorrow for everybody, and then continuing the Paragon and Cavalier series. We'll be starting some new projects here very soon on the channel, and I want to thank everybody for joining us on the journey so far, and I hope that everybody continues to progress with me and progress with us in the game. I appreciate every one of you 100%, and I can't say it enough. I will see you guys back for the next one. Peace out.